Hi, everybody. Oh, God, this is like for endless technical difficulties. I have a new camera, so I'm trying to work it out. You can give it to me, hand it to me, please. And yeah, I'm just trying to work out the technical difficulties as usual. But you know, eventually level itself out eventually. But yes, welcome to Talkin with your mouth full. Yes, I am Chef Danielle. Yes, I have to have you reminded to put my apron on. You know, yeah, I did need to put this on. And today I am gonna be cooking some seafood risotto. Actually, it's gonna be lobster. We have my lobster. So like I'm just gonna use a towel. I'm not gonna use the claws or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get my butter going. I'm going to cut up some shallots. I love shallots. Shallots is a very flavorful onion. Um, when it comes to onions, I only like Spanish onions. I don't use yellow onions. I don't think, to me, yellow onions don't really do a meal justice like Spanish onions, red onions, or shallots. So today I'm going to be chopping up some shallots. I've already prepared my RBO rice, which is a grain. It's like a grain. And today I'm going to be talking with my mouth full. You know, get this going. Why do I do this? Yeah, first thing I'm going to do is saute my shallots, right? And then I'm going to transfer it to another pan. Yeah, right. Excuse me. Hello? Camera person. Hand me that container right there, that large container. Yeah, today I have a little help. Yes. Just a little. I have a little help. I have a little guest. Little help. Little guest. She's supposed to be my guest, but she wants to make sure that she's helping me. But I would rather for her to be my guest today. So she could come on. She needs to come on camera. And can y'all see? Maybe Jessica, you need to take this phone, Jessica, for what? So you can see what I'm doing. It's, you can control it basically from there. I think I need to be seen a little bit more. Yep. Sauteing my shallots, getting this, bringing out the flavor in them. The butter is just going to definitely add to the flavor. And then I'm going to transfer it to my other pot. some more butter. And I'm going to start sauteing my scallops. Definitely gonna get these a little color to them. I'm just not gonna really cook them fully. Just add some color to them. Yep, a little bit of color. Is anybody saying anything? They're saying hi. You can't see? That's why I wanted to have it here. That's why I like to have it here. So they could get like 2 views. Get a little color on here. Then I add my shrimp. And we're gonna add a little color. Just not gonna fully cook them right away. But of course, before I started this, I squeezed lemon on, which I already know, lemon brings out the flavor. So of course I added my lemon before, you know, I tried to do a little bit more prepping this time. So, yep, little bit of color. Little bit of color.
Hi, Coretta. Hi, April.
Hi, April. Hi, Coretta. Yeah, because I can't really see.
Hi, Jonathan.
Oh, hi, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to go live from over here. So we're going to add a little bit of color. Throw that right in there. A little bit of color. So I'm going to add a little bit more butter. I love butter. Butter makes everything taste better. It does. I wasn't sure if I was going to make all my scallops, but I decided to let me just go for it and just add all of them. Add them all. Are you going to come on or no? You should.
I'll come when the food is done.
My camera person said they'll come on when the food is done. Right now, they don't even want to be on the air. They're just doing, you know, behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, I have my vegetable broth. Normally I would make a seafood broth, but I decided to just let me make a vegetable broth. So here's my pan. Here's my RBO rice, right? This is already done. This rice takes about 15 minutes to cook. I cook it in a vegetable broth. I do not use water. I use a vegetable broth. I'm going to add some butter to this pan. And then I'm going to add the RBO rice, which is already done. I'm going to add it to this pot once the pot heats. But let me just greet you guys and say hello. Thanks for tuning in. I'm still working out all the technical difficulties. You could pan in and pan out. You know that, right? You could pan in and pan out on my face and all that kind of stuff. Get close-ups and all that. You can just squeeze the, you know, Yeah. So I just been having a hard week as usual, and it's difficult when you are doing so many different things relating to cooking, because I cook, you know, for clients during the daytime. I cook, and I try to come home and cook for myself, which is hard. Then I have my own regular clients that I cook for. But yeah, this is my RBO rice, and this rice is already done. Like I said, it takes 15 minutes for it to get done, to prepare. You don't want to, when you cook it, you don't want it to get mushy. They should be like individual grains. You should be able to see individual grains. You see how it is? Each individual grain falls apart like that. This is how your rice, the consistency that you want it. You don't want it mushy, because we're gonna add broth to it. And we're making a risotto, a seafood risotto. We're gonna use the tail from the lobster. Not using the claws, not using the legs or anything. We're just gonna use the tail, the bestest part of it. And I'm gonna add some more butter. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cook it down. And vegetable stock. I use vegetable stock because it has less sodium than chicken stock. Again, normally I would make ahead my seafood stock, and I use the shell from the lobster, shell from the shrimp, boil it with the vegetables, and then that's how I create a stock. But yeah. I hope everybody had an amazing week. Mine was a bit rough, a bit rocky, but I'm here. And I will be doing some amazing things in the near future. You can't hear me? Turn up my phone. The volume? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't be able to hear me. Just hit the volume button. I don't know. Yeah. Can everybody hear me, or just one person can't hear me?
One X. Is that shrimp with that?
Girl.
It's a bit low.
Oh, maybe it's up now. Can you guys hear me now? Yes, that's shrimp. Yes. I sound like I'm far. Maybe you should change the settings on the. So, can you see? I hope you guys can see. This is what my risotto looks like. Right? Jessica, give me that cheese out that bag. Right over there. Over there. There.
What would you do? Don't do that.
What would I do without you? I don't even know. Parmesan? No? You don't see Parmesan? Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, I bought Parmesan cheese. I bought grated. So normally I would buy shredded Parmesan cheese. I bought grated. it still works the same. I just, as you can see, I don't use measuring cups. I just measure with my eye. And yeah. So yeah, it's gonna get all cheesy. I measure with my eye, add a little bit more vegetable broth.
Say something?
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? 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 So yes, we have our shrimp and our scallops. Everybody can hear me? Great, amazing, fantastic. As you can see, this is the consistency that I like my risotto. Just like that. So I'm gonna add the shallots, the scallops, and we don't want it to really overcook. We just wanted to get to, you know, we wanted to the scallops and the shrimps to finish cooking. The heat from the risotto itself, oops, will allow it to cook fully. Can they see inside the pan? You don't want to move the camera down? So they can see.
I have to
Go for it. So this is the consistency that you wanted. So I'm going to take this lobster tail. It's already like it's already cooked. It's already just added in there. It's all cheesy and all that. This is the consistency that I like my risotto. Some people like it mushy like oatmeal. This is how I like mine. Buttery and cheesy. Normally I throw it some spinach in there. Get it popping, get it cracking. But today we're not going to do that. What? Oh, my back. So yeah, this is the consistency that I like my risotto. Decorative purposes, bow, throw that in there. And this is a quick, easy meal. It's very delicious, very filling, very hearty, very rich because of butter makes it better.
Tawana said, "Hey, Kenzie."
Yes, girl. Got it. Yeah, she's on the set, as you can see. So yeah, So today I have my in-person guest. She's here with me today, working out some things behind the scenes. Sometimes it's just me and her, us, we, us, together. You and me must never part. Like, that's how, we're always together. Yeah, that's how we are. But yeah, today I have my daughter. She's here with me. So we are actually going to have some dialogue, some conversation, some talking with our mouths full today. So I'm about to make her plate, make my plate, and get this you never want to overcook seafood. Like, you never want to overcook it, because it kind of like ruins the taste when you overcook it. Some people make the mistake of overcooking salmon, shrimps, and they have this really awful taste. So voila, we're about to get it cracking. Girl, we're gonna get us some forks from over there, plastic. Yes. So yeah, today, I tell you, one day in the near future, I'm gonna really work out all these little technical difficulties. We didn't even bring. I didn't even think to bring forks, like regular forks down there when we started filming. I'm like, I didn't really think that we were gonna have the opportunity to really eat. I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna be talking, we're gonna have time to eat, but yeah. If you hire me, I could come to your house and do this. I could easily do that if you allow me to. But yeah, so I am gonna introduce you to my daughter. So
Introduce me.
I don't have to introduce you?
No, I've been here the whole time. I was just waiting to eat.
Ciao.
Hey!
How it tastes?
I'm gonna tell you in a minute.
These scallops is cooked to perfection. They're not overcooked. They're really good. But
This is really good. Really good.
I wanted to have you on here so we could talk. Even though we talk every day.
Every day.
People never see you and I interact together.
That's a lie.
I'm talking about my Facebook friends. I'm not saying I see pictures of us together, but they never see live interaction between the two of us. So
You really like pork? Or we just gonna eat?
no, this is my show. Talking what? What's the name of my show?
While we eating?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, y'all. We can't even see what they saying.
It's okay. What's that saying? Let me see what y'all saying. Hi everybody. Yes, my twin. So I'm going to like I said, nobody gets to see me and her interact together in live, but the one thing that I truly love is that she embarked on entrepreneurship, and she now has her own makeup line that she started, A Bit of Everything Cosmetics. And when she told me that she was starting a makeup line, I was like, oh yes, welcome to the world of entrepreneurship. But let me tell y'all the downside to that is, every entrepreneur out there knows that you ever, two of my people that drive, you ever, driven down a block and they had a speed bump, you wasn't aware of the speed bump, and you go, oh, 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 you all that. I tried to prepare her for those speed bumps, but when she encountered those speed bumps, she's like, I'm tired. She gets like, very huffy, but the one thing I love is that she doesn't give up. She gets a little fluffed up, but she doesn't give up, which is, I think is great.
Oh, you think I'm great?
Yeah, I think you're great. I think you're amazing. You're amazing. Like to see.
I know.
So
I know.
So I know I made a post about this, but let me tell y'all this. One night, boom, it's late. She lives right above me.
Are you saying something personal?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll get your life.
Girl.
So I'm like, I know my daughter goes to sleep at a certain time. I'm like, why is she? I'm hearing walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Anybody that knows me knows that I watch a lot of SVU. So I'm thinking my daughter's like, somebody came in.
And they holding me hostage.
They was holding her hostage. I called her. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, nothing. But I'm like, oh my God. So I started thinking like, oh my God.
Somebody making me say that?
Yes. So I put a knife in my pocket, in my robe pocket, and I go upstairs and I open the door, and she's up there making makeup. I'm like, okay, she's making makeup. But because I had to see it for myself, because I couldn't go to sleep as a mother knowing that maybe she was about, SVU was about to come out, Vincent Stabler, Finn, Rollins, all of them was going to be in my building. But anyway, I was glad that she embarked on the whole entrepreneurship thing. Those hiccups that I keep, trying to prepare her for, of course she has to go through herself. But on a personal note, I love you. I think that you're amazing. And as a mom, I think
you did a good job. I know. I know. So anyway, I love this. I love that you're now doing this. Despite the little,
right, the hiccups.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We still gonna do it anyway, and it's gonna get better. We've gotten better from the last time, right?
The first two times.
Oh yeah, child. That first time, child, you wasn't even cooking. That was just like what? Okay. Anyway, we getting better. So soon we'll be on a real set,
right?
On TV,
right?
Okay.
On my own set,
yes.
Using my own platform so that way I can control how I'm being depicted and viewed on TV, because I'm not finna about to go on nobody's show and they gonna have me like in a pink poodle skirt jumping up on my hind legs. Like, I'm not finna do that. So in order to control that, I created my own platform. So I'm not about to go through all of that. Did turn me into some love and hip hop type of, I'm dressed up, zhuzhed up, dolled up all day now, because that's not how real life is. We all know that. But anyway, I want to say this. As a mom, I think that there are some things I probably could have did better. And the one thing that I love is that when I see you as a mom, and how you interact with Mackenzie, I just be like, oh, you're really, I think you're really, really amazing. The way you handle her, and the way you mother her and nurture her. I think that I think you're amazing. And I'd be like, well, in order for you to be amazing, I had to do some things right.
Yeah,
You know,
right. Some things.
right.
No, you did a great job.
And
I'm
then-
not on crack. You did a good job, you know. I got a bunch of kids, you know. I got a job on my teeth. You did a good job.
Oh, girl.
You did a good job.
Okay. Anyhow, the one thing about the women in my family is that they're very strong. And sometimes we're too strong. And I've seen my grandmother and my mother just be this strong, like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Strong and sometimes wrong.
Strong and wrong.
Sometimes wrong.
I've heard that.
And the thing I regret is not showing you how to be a little bit more vulnerable. Like, you know, with that right person that you could be with, you just be a little vulnerable and let him, you know,
I'm a thug. I don't do that. I don't do that. What do they do that at?
See, this is why
Vulnerable? What I look like? Rapunzel? Stop. No. I definitely get that. Like I wish I could like break down to do that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
But let me say that. Let me just point out the downside to that of being strong. That strong. When you're that strong, like my mom and my grandmother, when they passed, they didn't have a significant other because I think that they were so strong. They was too strong, like feeling like, okay, I'm not bending for a man. I'm not conforming to be with nobody. I don't care. Take me as I am and all that. But when you're in a relationship, you have to bend a little bit.
Right. Of course.
But if your presence is that strong, a man is going to be like, you think I'm going to put the skirt on? Because at this point, he's looking like, okay, why are you being like...
What you trying to say? I need a man.
I'm not saying
I feel like this is like Iyanla fix my life. Are you trying to fix me? Are you trying to fix me? I didn't ask to be fixed, Jesus.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with? And you know what the funny side is? I can't even do that because she gets this honestly because this is how I am. She gets this honestly. This is how I am.
But what you like? No, you think I'm passing a man and what? It's men that wants me. Alright, what else we talking about?
Y'all see what I'm trying? You see what I'm
Alright. Do y'all think she's trying to fix me? Because I feel like she's trying to fix me. What? Because I'm 30? I'm 30, okay. What? So what? What?
See what I'm saying, y'all? This is what I have to deal with.
What they say? I know they agree with me. What? Who said cop? Who is this?
Tiffany.
Y'all
Tell
think
Tiffany.
I'm Rapunzel.
Tiffany, tell her. She got to compromise. April said, you better get fixed. April, she needs a little fixing up.
You know where Charlene, please. Okay?
And I just want you to, I don't want you, I think you deserve a nice guy that's going to support you in your business and what you do.
Right. Of course.
Not just think that, I don't want to leave this earth and not know that you're going to be okay.
Are we doing this right now? Seriously?
Oh, God.
Now we done went real deep. Like, so when you leaving? Do you know when? So I can come here. So I can try to get it together.
Nobody knows the time or the day. Nobody knows the time or the day, so you don't,
Don't talk to my baby like that.
Take her upstairs, bro. You take her upstairs. I didn't know how to turn it on.
Right, so I mean, okay.
Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Y'all see what I gotta deal with? Why she knows I'm trying to be sentimental and she's like making a joke out of this and making a mockery.
That's what I do.
She's making a mockery.
Because
Me and my feelings.
Would you feel like I need a man?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying I want you to have a mate.
Okay.
If it's in your cards to have a mate, but I think that you will be okay with a mate and somebody to support you. I just don't want the cycle to continue in our family of women. When they get to a certain age, they don't have a man, and this is what I can honestly say is going on in my family. They don't have a man. They get to this age and a certain age, and their unwillingness to compromise and bend, and they're strong-willed, and they end up not with a man. And I'm not saying that every woman needs a man, and you're supposed to have a man, and by God, there's a man. You gotta have. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that if it's in your cards,
I'm receiving it.
Right. Amen. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You know the hell.
So, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't have,
No, I can't say when I'm leaving. No one knows the hour nor the day. Jesus. You need a helpmate to help you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, April. Thank you. So you get
thank you, Victoria. Thank you.
What Victoria said? She's okay. Let her be.
Yes, let God handle it. Gods. Yes. Just saying.
So why you didn't bring no lip gloss?
You told me we was doing this while I was at work.
Thank you,
I didn't even know that we was doing
right boost.
What she said? What you holding, Tiffany? What you saying, Tiffany?
No one needs a man, but the right one can give you a great boost. Get a man, April 2018. That's what Charlene said. Thank you, Charlene.
I'm gonna get a man and I ain't gonna be going nowhere. That's what we gonna do. Okay.
What that means?
She know. You know. Is this what we doing? Oh. Okay.
So anything you want to say?
No, I got it. I mean, what?
No, anything you want to say to me?
Oh, thank you for having me and for, fixing me.
I can't take, this is what I'm saying. I can't take you. I'm not trying to fix you.
You just never know what you're going to get.
What does that mean?
I didn't know we was doing this, but okay.
Wow.
I'm just,
But mommy never to have her back on my show.
I knew I was just, a little caught off guard, but I got it. I mean, with what I've been shown, I'm only, I do think I should, be a little softer sometimes, maybe. I mean, if I could, but it's hard. And it's not hard because I don't want to, but I don't feel like I should open up to everyone like that.
No, of course not to everybody. So that certain one, but you'll know when it comes.
Right, but I don't know. It's not that I don't want to. I don't want to be
this. I want to say you've been bamboozled, son.
Word! Came on here to eat. I'm in here getting fixed. Jesus, fuck, such a mouthful. So, Tess.
So, when you want to say something, go on and say it. Go on, Cletus. Go on.
Just let it marinate. Just let it marinate.
So, yes. So, posting this recipe because I think everybody should have this recipe because this is really good.
No, this is, and it was really fast and easy.
Yeah, it's very easy, very fast, very good.
Maybe I'll make this for my man when I get him.
Go. Child.
Wherever he may be. I hope you ain't allergic to seafood.
I hope he is, so you can have more for yourself. Sometimes you just...
No, we just talk about compromising and...
Yeah, but it's not man. It's not wrong with a man with a seafood allergy. More for you. Hello. Chef Danielle continue to minister her within entrepreneurship, and God will minister her heart and love. Yeah, I'll do that. Of course, I'm never gonna stop ministering to her as an entrepreneur. So as an entrepreneur, what are your challenges?
Well, for one, I would say that you have to believe in what you're doing and believe that it will work out, because when you don't get the support or you don't see things happening like rapidly or, you know, in the timely manner that you think it should happen in, you kind of get deterred and, you know,
discouraged. So I just think that you really just have to believe that what you're doing is great and that you're doing something good and that it will manifest itself.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
To what you want it to be. And I just think it's very important that you instill that confidence and that support in your children so that when they get older, they are not self-doubting. You know?
Did I instill that in you?
You did. But I just feel like I could have got that a little more. At a certain age where it was like, you know,
you was like a little baby calf, and you was like,
yeah, like
I was just try to hold you up, like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know,
I'm sorry.
You just let me just fall. I was on my chin for a while, just like trying to, you know.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But I cannot get mad because she's just like me. Just like me. But yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But it's hard when you haven't been. I'm not gonna say my mother wasn't supportive, but you know, she had 6 kids, so it was like, okay,
right.
You know, she gave you whatever she could, and okay, it was on to the next one, then on to the next one, then on to the next one. So when you wasn't really shown how to do that fully,
right.
You kind of gave what you could. Not making any excuses, because
right.
You know, as you know, when you take things that you learn from your parents and you use what's the good parts, and whatever you feel you don't need, you just chuck to the side and be like, I ain't using that. But yeah, I could have but now that's why I'm very super supportive now.
You are very, yeah.
So yeah, because I think I seen I could have been a little bit more supportive. And because you know, nobody's perfect.
Right.
Parenting doesn't come with a manual. You don't really know. So I think I might be overcompensating sometimes. I think I should just pull back a little bit. I should fall back, go into recliner mode, and be like, no, do it your damn self.
Like getting my own man.